day 162 for the vlog. Day rating was a 6. Started out, woke up a little bit later. I guess I kind of slept in. Kind of that weird late night nap. So woke up, turned the alarm off, back to bed. Walked the dog, came back, had a light breakfast. Do a little protein bar. Had a little water, and then just walk the dog. Came back. Tried to start the car again, and now the battery was completely dead. So that worried me. So I took about an hour, searched for more YouTube videos to have anything to do with the car's alerts going on, notifications popping up. And after lunch, I called the dealership and asked what they would recommend if they could have a tow truck, and thankfully the person was nice and said, we normally find that your insurance is going to be cheaper. Just check with them to make sure that you have that on your insurance, and if not, then I can give you the number. Here it is, blah blah. Then call us back and let us know what's going on. So I called my insurance, got a hold of one, and they said it was going to be 90 minutes, and after about an hour they canceled and said the second one is going to be sent over. It's going to be about another hour. It was only about another 40 minutes, which wasn't too bad. So they got here, showed him the car, kind of explained him what happened, and then he got out his little box to jump it, and then he jumped it, the car started, which was nice but a little annoying at the same time. I had thought about trying to disconnect the battery cable, and by the time it was dead, it was like, no point now, it's already dead. So I should have done that sooner. He said all you gotta do is just disconnect the negative for a minute, hook it back up, just the little computer in there is just gonna keep drawing energy to send information, and so it's gonna pull it from wherever it can. So that's why the battery died. And so he gave me a jump. The original plan was to have the tow truck just take the car to the dealership, drop it off. I had informed him what was going on. I didn't need to go because of COVID. So they said there's no longer riding with the tow truck driver, which is fine, I agree with. And so I called the dealership, said, hey, looks like they're going to get it there by, was it 5:45-ish, 6 o'clock? Is it okay if they just drop it off and they have the key, and then I'm sure by tomorrow morning, because it was so late, that you could start looking at it and tell me what's wrong? I said, yeah, that's fine. And then, because the guy jumped it, I was like, well, I don't want to run back in, or I don't want a chance turning it off. So let me just go over there real quick. And I had my wallet, my phone, and the mask in hand. I just drove over there. And normally they have a shuttle. Well, the shuttle stops at 6. I think I got there at 6:40, 6:45. So walked back, and I had called my friend and I was like, hey, are you free to talk? Just want to chit chat a little bit while I gotta walk. And, oh, I'll be ready in like 10 minutes. Nope. Never heard back from him. Well, I heard back from him for like 2 or 3 hours later. But it was just shy of a 3 mile. It was like 2.8 mile walk back. I thought about running, but I just didn't have the red shoes on, and I had like my longer gym shorts, and I didn't want to run with trying to carry the keys, my phone and wallet. I was afraid I was gonna drop one. Yeah, so I just got back, walked the dog, walked the other dog, and then made those little queso jalapeno burgers, which I thought were pretty good. Then what else? Just watched this little crazy show on Netflix, Beast. Oh my gosh, I'm getting tired. What's it called? Something with the Beast, and they just get dressed up in this costume or a face that they can't see that you can't recognize the face, and they go on these little dates, and then the one person goes on, I guess, like a speed date with three of them to see which one they want to take on to the next round, I guess you could say. And the episodes were short; they're only about 25 minutes long. That was interesting. Then I switched over to another show. I tried to watch the Atypical one again, and I watched 2 episodes and I wasn't in the mood to watch it. So I was watching. Oh, what did I jump to? I think Boy Meets World on Disney. No, I tried to watch the Jungle Cruise on Disney Plus. I heard it was interesting to take. I thought it was going to be more about the movie with The Rock and Emily Blunt, and then it was briefly about that. It was more about how Walt Disney started the Jungle Cruise, which was interesting. I thought it was cool how they explained the tourist or the guide had the customers in the boat, and they were supposed to be entertaining and informative, and it wasn't too entertaining. And they had one joke in there, and there was a terrible punchline. So they were trying to figure out more ways to make it fun, but they also talked about how they brought in all the creatures and they wanted to make it seem lifelike if you couldn't get to a zoo. So they have these animatronic people come in and make, supposedly, I mean, this is 60 years old or however long it is, try to make these realistic animals, these animatronics. So that was interesting. And then I was kind of like, okay, I'm done. So I switched over to Boy Meets World because that's something I could laugh at and enjoy. That nostalgia, I guess, for sure. From being a kid and watching it with my mom and younger brother. I think it was the only show one of the only shows my mom would allow us to watch. At the dinner table, or my little brother was one of the TV on. So it was at the Disney Channel. Around that time, it was Boy Meets World, and I can't remember if it was Family Matters too, or what other show would come on right around there. But I remember that one distinctly. That show came on a lot. So it's always nice to watch them again. Then I did the push-ups. Did 110 a day with 100 regular, 10 pike. I definitely feel it. The more you go up on a pike, the more you go like in for it like a V, the harder it is to kind of push up on it. So it's a nice little take. So I changed up. And then no run today. I woke up, I was like, I'm just gonna run later. It's just gonna be 4 to 5 miles, and I feel good. And then after that walk back, it was already like 7:40 when I got back. I was already feeling hungry. So I was just kind of like, I don't know, a little upset with the situation of the car and and everything. So I just took the day, like a mental day for it. And original plan was to go run with the group again because they're doing another little raffle. And I told the guy I should have texted him that I said I was going to be there. I said I was going to be there on Thursday. A couple of events happened, so could not make it today, which is a little disappointing. But it just means I gotta pick it up the rest of the week. No more days off this week. Gotta at least get in the 3 miles. That should be fun. See what happens tomorrow. It's already 3:50, so I'm not sure what time I'm gonna want to wake up. Need to be more productive tomorrow. But I'll get the test results back. The COVID results didn't come back today, so for sure tomorrow. Should get my car back tomorrow, so go back to get some groceries. Even if I could do the contactless pickup, we can do that, which is fine. Either way, just be more productive tomorrow, see what happens. Reading's done. I think I'm on page 187 or 86. Is that right? Let's see. Real quick. I just finished reading a few minutes ago. Nope, not even. 175. I was at 186 or 185 for the push-ups in a row, reading in a row, so got the numbers mixed up. My fault. Obviously getting tired. But that was the day today. Should hopefully have better news to report tomorrow. Alright, run your life with health and happiness and have a good night.